these fan bases there, because since CAF said only 27,000 fans will be allowed in the stadium, I think they did something good to have the fans on, because we saw at Archives in Nairobi it was full, and the fact that they were given seats. Arocho, let's talk about this. Do you think we should be doing more often this? Should we go to other counties, not only in Nairobi?
Well, I think we thrive in disorder. I think Kenyans, we show our best when we're under pressure. But before I say that, I would like to commend the Kenya Police, the good job that they did yesterday in the city. They controlled the traffic into and out of Kasarani Stadium. And that is where the order started. When there is order at the venue, it will spill over to these other venues. You know, initially, there was no, the traffic control was not that meticulous, in the sense that many of these guys were finding their way into the stadium area without tickets. But
let me come back to Arocho kidogo. Let's take a call from Elijah. Elijah, hello.
Hello.
Mambo vipi?
Mko poa?
Nashukuru, wewe?
Hii kitu inasema Kenya, kwa timu ya Kenya, kwa timu ya Kenya tunafurahi sana kwa rais support timu, imekuwa support wangu na ni marais. Sasa nafanya nasema hivi, pesa narudi kufanya kazi vizuri, kuna vijana motisha ya kufanya kazi, kucheza ball. Sasa nimefurahia kitu kama hiki, nimewapatia motisha ya kufanya nguvu mzuri, kupata magoli mazuri. Yes.
Asante sana. Elijah amepiga from Ruaraka. Now back to Arocho, you were saying something about the fan zone and the fan.
Yes, I started with commending our police force. Okay. I liked what they did yesterday. It was well organized. And of course, when we didn't have that crowding into the stadium area, then of course there was order. And that's why you could hear that fan saying that leo kulikuwa na utulivu and all that, because the planning started all the way from Muthaiga police station, and on the other side it started way past Githurai. So basically the stadium was cordoned off, and anybody else who didn't have a ticket could not find his way there. Now coming back to the fan zone, it was a very good idea. Initially it was not meant to be there, and I think it's because of the financial constraints, the budgets were cut down. That's why it was not implemented. But this is why FIFA and CAF normally brings you they normally advise you to have fan zones, because they know that that atmosphere of watching the game is what people like. So if the stadium cannot accommodate everyone, then of course you need to come up with a contingent plan, and that one really worked. I believe that our team that did that job got it right. And I'm also looking at the quarterfinals. I'm seeing a lot of problems, if you ask me, good problems, if I may call them so, in the sense that there'll be a lot of attention on that match. And I plead with my government, once again, the president and the guys Thika Road. So when you block off Thika Road from Githurai and this other side of town, that is Muthaiga, then you cut the supply. So I'm looking at us having a public holiday, so that the kind of organization, the meticulous program that was put in place on Sunday when we played our last match, should be replicated in what is coming up on